Ed Hinton, ESPN.com. Jeff, apologize for one you've heard 100 times before, but an old controversy's boiled anew on our website as to whether race drivers really are athletes. Are you, in your opinion?
Well, I mean, if you look at the definition of what an athlete is, there's no denying that we're athletes. Am I the same athlete that a Michael Irvin was, that I don't know, a Charles Barkley? I don't know. I mean, you know, if you look at Charles Barkley versus, you know, if you look at a center versus a point guard, they're two completely different athletes playing the same game. If you look at a lineman versus a wide receiver, it's two different types of athletes playing the same game. We have a skill set that enables us to be successful at this sport. That's not to say that I don't believe that I'm in the same condition that, one of our premier wide receivers or one of our premier point guards. I'm not in that same physical stature that one of those guys are. But just because I couldn't do what they do as well as they do, I'm willing to bet they can't do what I do as well as I can either. And so, because I'm not a basketball player, that doesn't mean I'm not an athlete. And because they're not a race car driver, that doesn't mean they're not an athlete. I would turn it around and say, well, you come sit in my car for 4.5 hours when it's 140 degrees and do what I do, and until you do that, I don't think you're an athlete. But that's absurd, because they are athletes. But it's not the same. You don't have to be the same type of athlete to be successful in this that you have to do to be successful in the NBA.